Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are here in Vancouver. It's Sunday, 18th January, and we are at the Vancouver Cambridge House Resource Conference. And I'm very happy that I have my first interview partner here today. It's Bruce Bragagnolo, the CEO of Timmins Gold. Bruce, wonderful good day.
Hi. Hi, good to see you on this side of the pond.
Thank you. Good to see you too here. Well, first of all, Timmins Gold. What was going on the last year? We had several chats, we had several meetings, and I think it was a very shaky year, interesting year, successful year for you. Also, maybe you can comment 2 sentences on that. And then, of course, I want to come onto your latest acquisition, Cabana Blanco.
Yeah, great. So it's been a very volatile year. As you can see, there's been a lot of downward pressure on the gold price to the point we ended the year at around $1,200. But now we see a glimmer of hope. The prices have gone up. It looks like there's the macroeconomic situation that we as gold bugs have been looking at for a number of years is coming to fruition. The money printing continues. Now the Swiss have unpegged their currency from the euro.
Oh yes, I felt it this week.
Yeah, that's right. So there's a number of factors at play. We're going to see currency devaluations, it looks like, across the board, a new round of bond buying. But last year was a very volatile year. In the summer, you could see when the price of gold went up to $1,300, all of a sudden the gold stock started catching a bid. So we need to see higher gold prices. It's obvious that that's the cure for the malaise in the sector. But we're seeing more flows of money in now. But our overall take on this is it's a fantastic time to be buying assets.
Absolutely.
Because
which you did.
Which we did, and you can buy assets now at good prices, and you can buy assets that weren't available a couple of years ago, and they're now available. So it's nice to buy when you have a willing seller and a willing buyer.
Absolutely.
So it makes a lot of sense for us to be doing this.
Let's come to Cabana Blanco. First of all, what have you paid for it? Of course, it should be worth it. And what I'm interested in, because I saw in the news release, you still need some permitting. So maybe you can comment on this. What makes you able to get this permitted?
Well, I mean, first of all, the technical aspects of Caballo Blanco are fantastic. It's a decent grade deposit with a very low strip ratio, which makes the mining very easy. On top of that, the ore has a very moderate work index. So it's a nice crumbly ore with good leach characteristics. So overall, it should be a lot easier for us to work there. The rock at San Francisco is quite hard, and we had to spend a fair bit of money on crushing equipment, although we did it a lot cheaper than most people would have. So we see this as being a low cost, low capex acquisition. We paid $10 million US in cash and issued 16 million shares for it. So we saw it as the right price, the right time. We had a reluctant but willing seller. They really liked the project. I don't think they wanted to sell it, but the hard times financially that we're seeing in the industry have made it so that they had to sell it. So they're a big shareholder of ours now. And the issue that we're hearing about, so technically it makes a lot of sense. It's a great project. The issue now is permitting.
Yeah.
So
what's the status there? Can you comment on it already?
Well, they withdrew their environmental submission. So there were a few deficiencies in that submission. We're going to redo it. As an existing operator in Mexico with 500 jobs at least, 500 direct jobs at San Francisco, our mine in Sonora, and with the Mexican operating team that we have, the fact that we're a socially responsible company in Mexico, the fact that we are a big employer in the district, the fact that anybody that wants to see our track record in Mexico can come to the San Francisco mine and see a well-run, socially responsible mine. And
environmentally, of course.
Environmentally responsible. Yeah. It's going to show that we have the ability to work properly in the country.
Super. And
I don't see any reason why we wouldn't get those permits.
Can you give a guess for the time frame? Would it be this year permitted so you can start, or how long do you have to wait? Maybe do you have an estimate?
Well, our plan is to reapply in a few months. And we'll see what happens after that. But first of all, we have to assess, we have to get social license from the local people. That's step number one. Step number 2, while we're doing that, is to redo all of the old paperwork that was submitted, redo the baseline environmental studies, redo the social impact, the social benefit studies, and maybe do a bit of work on the mine plan, see if we can optimize that, resubmit, and we're going to use the connections we have in the country, the contacts that we've built up as a successful company in Mexico to assist us in getting those permits.
Super. How much money do you think you would need to bring it into production? There was, I think, 84 million in the press release. What was an estimate, or from the last releases from the
we've assessed
studies.
That. This would be less equipment that we put in San Francisco. And San Francisco, we brought to production for about $40 million. And there's more equipment required for San Francisco. Now, we had a bit of a head start in that we were starting up a past producer. So starting from scratch at Caballo Blanco, I would roughly estimate that the number will be a lot less than the 85 million. I think it'd be a lot closer to what we paid at San Francisco.
Okay, super. Last question.
We're redoing all the studies right now to give us an exact number.
Super, great. So we are on a moving path.
I mean, you got to move quickly when the times dictate it. So now's the time to move quickly.
Okay, super. Last question. What are the other plans, let's say, for San Francisco this year? Anything you want to comment on?
Well, we will be announcing some drill results here very, very soon. We drilled. We had a kind of a grassroots, broad exploration program that we started in June of last year. We also drilled inside the pit, and we'll be releasing that news in a very short period of time. So you'll see some more news from us on that shortly.
Super. Look forward on that. Bruce, thank you very much. All the best for that. And I think we have to keep the audience posted quite soon.
Next time I'll probably see you in Munich.
Definitely, we do so. Bruce, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was Bruce Bragagnolo, the CEO of Timmins. Yeah, you heard it. They bought Caballo Blanco, and it looks like they need less money than they thought. And we keep you posted about it. And thanks, and bye-bye from Vancouver.